Okay, hi there, it's Herb here, GXP Coupe 1. My EFR kit from Performance Auto-Werks is all here now. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on what is included in the kit. Kind of new to this YouTube thing, so bear with me here. We'll just start off. There's the new turbocharger, EFR6758. Walk around here, blah blah blah. Okay, and of course we've got the highly debated cast stainless manifold, direct replacement to the OEM unit with a T25 mount. And which Dave is saying flows 10% more cubic feet a minute. Comes with new gasket, nuts, hardware, everything needed. Over here is heat shield for the new turbo. We have a coupling. This is for, if I remember correctly, air intake coming from the air filter. Another coupling. This goes to the charge tube. We have some new nuts and bolts here. This is for mounting the catalytic converter up to the turbocharger. Gasket and Allen key nuts. That's for mounting one of the replacement oil lines, the oil dump line or return line from the turbocharger to the bottom of the engine block. And then here we have new oil lines, oil feed line, two new water lines, and this is the oil dump line, so to speak. A bunch of T-clamps. I upgraded those from conventional clamps to T-clamps. We have performance air filter. Over here we have the HP Tuners VCM suite. I was originally going to use Trifecta, but I've now reconsidered. I'm going to get Dave to do the tune on this. Here we have a O2 sensor elbow, which goes in the downstream port on the exhaust. The new catalytic converter, high flow cat, comes with hardware. Air intake tube and charge tube. It also comes with one of these guys, which is the driver's side charge tube, coming from the intercooler to the intake manifold. Back over here, power steering relocation kit. Pretty simple, comes with a bracket, nuts and bolts, hydraulic line, so forth, spigots to hook up to the OEM hosing, so to speak. And this will be relocated over above the battery compartment, a much cooler area, so to speak. So that's pretty much it in all its glory. Borg Warner supplies a bunch of information on the turbocharger itself, how to preload, the wastegate control, so forth, so forth. Some other things that I've purchased in readiness for the installation. I've got some Permatex aviation former gasket. That'll be required for installing the oil supply line. There's a copper fitting here that screws into where one of the oil lines goes. So we've got copper to aluminum. Got to be cautious about that, I do believe, from what I've been told. I've got some other Permatex sealant. May not even need that stuff. I purchased some DEI heat shrouding. This is kind of neat stuff because it's got a hook and loop, a Velcro design, as you can see here. And this stuff's good from 1/2 inch to 1 1/4 inch diameter, just to control, protect some of the hosing. I think I'm going to be using it on the power steering hosing, which runs quite close to underneath the turbocharger, so going to use that there. We've got some Lucas power steering fluid, some AC Delco Dex Cool, and oh, one other thing, not a big deal. Also, Dave, or Performance Auto-Werks, also supplies a new exhaust gasket. So, as you can see, the engine is being stripped of all the original equipment there. It's all in readiness for installation. There is one other intake tube that I'm still waiting for. I had to send it back to Performance. Have to modify it for a couple of spigots. I was originally going to be using a Power Racing oil recovery system, and decided not to go that route for varying reasons, which I won't go into now. But as a result, I kind of threw Dave for a loop on that one. So the intake tube is being sent back to Chicago, and for modification, I should have that back hopefully within a week or so. Okay, thanks guys. I'm going to try and post this up on YouTube and get a link onto the thread. Thank you.